Well, today we're catching up with one of the busiest guys I know in the area. We can all enjoy his wonderful movies on the Hallmark Channel and Great American Family, and of course, all of his live theatrical performances here at Club One, where we are today. So let's bring out Rick Garman through the magic of theater. Here he is. Hey, Rick.
Hi, you have to make an entrance when you're in the theater.
Of course you do. Hey, it's great to see you again, and it's true, you are such a busy guy. I don't even know how many movies you have out there right now, like 50 or something?
Not quite that many.
Close.
But I have worked on 6 that will be on this year that are either already on or will be on.
And we all love your movies, especially around the holidays, because it's like comfort food for the soul, clearly. And you have Christmas on Cherry Lanes. The newest ones are out on Hallmark Channel, right?
Yeah,
and The Groomsman.
Yeah, so the Groomsman is a trilogy of movies about 3 guys and their friendship and weddings, hence the Groomsman name.
What if he doesn't have feelings for me?
What if he does?
Then we've got 3 Cherry Lane movies. So last year I had a movie called Christmas on Cherry Lane, which was about a, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, it's been out for a year, so you need to have watched it by now. It's about 3 Christmases in the same house on Cherry Lane that take place in different years. So it's the same house, but in different time periods. So there's 3 more of those movies coming out. Season's Greetings from Cherry Lane, Happy Holidays from Cherry Lane, and Deck the Halls on Cherry Lane. And they all take place in that same house from 1951 to 2024 with 9 different stories, 9 different families in different time periods, and they're all interconnected. It's a really cool thing.
I love it. You're like one of the most prolific writers I have ever met. You're always coming up with wonderful ideas, and people just love them. Do you have any more planned for 2025?
There's one that I have just worked on. I can't talk about it yet, but it will be on, I believe, in the first quarter of 2025. And beyond that, I'm talking to them about a bunch of different things. So, but nothing else that I can actually talk about yet.
Okay, so stay tuned for our next interview with Rick Garman. But how does it make you feel when you know people love the stories that you put together?
I think I've said this a million times, but you know, these movies make people happy. And I've written 43 of them, I think, something like that in the last 8 years, that have been seen by tens of millions of people. And who gets to say in their job that what you do makes millions of people happy? It's just a great, it's a great feeling.
Now, not only do you make people happy, you know, when they're sitting at home watching your shows on the TV screen or the computer screen, when people come here to Club One and they see the performances for Savannah Cabaret, I mean, this is a huge draw to the Savannah area. What do you have in the works now? And I know you always have Rocky Horror, right?
Well, Rocky Horror is the Bay Street Theater, and we just did that. They do that every year.
In addition to what you're doing here, then.
Yeah,
See, it's hard for me to keep up with you.
I directed for them this year. I directed Rocky Horror. That's every year in October. It's a 17 years now tradition, and it went fantastic. We sold out a bunch of the shows, and so that was fun. My company, Savannah Cabaret, we do several shows a year. In December, we have our Christmas show. Christmas. Seems to be my stock and trade. This is a sequel, another sequel to the show we did last year. It's called Christmas in Mistletoe Falls 2, The Christmasening. And it is a musical parody of TV Christmas movies like you might see on, I don't know, the Hallmark Channel. I don't know why I thought of that, but that's just using that as an example. But it's a really funny, silly, loving and yet poking homage to TV Christmas movies. One warning, it is definitely for adults. It isn't, although it makes fun of Christmas movies, it is not
So
a
if parents out there need a break from the kids over Christmas, this is where they need to go.
This is where they need to go, yeah.
Okay, but there's another project that you're involved into, something really big in February that's going to bring a lot of music. It's going to be great for all the music fans here in the Savannah area.
Yeah, so I'm working with the Savannah Performance Alliance, and we are putting on the city's first ever Savannah Performing Arts Festival. It'll be February 10th through the 22nd at the Cultural Arts Center, the Ben Tucker Theater on Oglethorpe. And we're gonna have 10 days of programming with panels and workshops and lectures and classes, plus a big gala that's gonna have a bunch of awards, community awards for the performing arts and some performances. And we're going to have a fully staged musical, 7 performances of a big musical. Can't tell you what the title is yet, but it's really exciting. I promise you're going to love it.
And I know I've asked you this before, but when do you sleep?
I don't.
When do you? Well, we really appreciate you and can't wait to see the performances here and watch all your shows on the Hallmark Channel and Great American Family, and then the Performance Festival coming up.
Yes, you can learn more about that on onstagesavannah.com. We will be able to find out all the info there.
All right, thank you, Rick.
Thank you.